We are following a fatal crash involving a state trooper on northbound I-25. We have the latest coming up.
Thanks for joining us for KRDO News Channel 13 at 6 o'clock. I'm Bart Bedsole.
And I'm Heather Skold. And we start with breaking news just south of Castle Rock. We just learned the trooper killed in that crash is Trooper Cody Donahue.
Traffic is being diverted onto frontage roads around the area, but there are some who are still stuck waiting. Do we have Scott Harrison at the scene? Okay, Scott Harrison is at the scene. He's kind of gathering some info for us right now. They just wrapped up a news conference, and it was very eye-opening as to the trooper killed as well as what may have actually happened that led to his death. We will go to Scott as soon as we can get him in front of the camera to bring you the latest on that situation up just south of Castle Rock.
And we can tell you a little bit more about the trooper who was hit and killed. He was investigating a crash while he was hit. His name is Cody Donahue. We just showed you his picture just briefly there. Married with 2 young children. He was wearing a reflective vest as he was investigating an initial crash and then hit. Fellow troopers describing him as a really good kid, and he will be sorely missed. He was with the State Patrol for 11 years.
And we have Scott Harrison with us now. And Scott, we learned not only about the Trooper Donahue, but also how this crash may have happened earlier today. What can you tell us?
Well, authorities just a little while ago in the briefing made it very clear that the driver in this tragic incident today is part of a criminal investigation. They're saying this was not an accident, that the implication clearly is that the driver did something wrong, and the depth and the extent of what that driver did wrong is being investigated. We're told that the driver is cooperating with authorities. As you heard a little while ago, he is being detained and may possibly be arrested this evening. Now, the situation that still is unclear is what's going to happen and when it's going to happen with the big traffic jam on I-25 northbound just south of Castle Rock. About 8 miles of that highway have been closed for most of the afternoon, and it's still not clear yet when the traffic might be allowed to come back through and that highway might reopen because of this investigation. Authorities say they're asking drivers to bear with them and be patient, let them finish this investigation, and then they'll open the highway back up. But at this point, we just don't know how long that's going to take. And you also heard the authorities mention that this same month, a year ago, Trooper Jamie Jersevich died under similar circumstances not far from the scene here today. Both of these troopers were out of their vehicles responding to previous crashes when they were hit by other passing vehicles and killed. And as you guys heard the authorities say, this is just happening much too often, and they hope they can put a stop to this. Maybe this will be the incident that will wake people up. Let's hope that happens. So that's the situation here in Castle Rock. We got the name of the trooper, Cody Donahue, an 11-year veteran of the force, we're told, and it's just hitting the troopers and law enforcement officers here just really hard, especially on this being Thanksgiving weekend. We will keep you updated with any new information on the investigation and on what may happen with the reopening of I-25 south of Castle Rock. We're live in Castle Rock tonight. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, Scott, thanks for the update. Keep us posted. We are also